Finally, the roster update for MLB The Show 18 is live. It's like 4 o'clock. It's after 4 o'clock. Definitely like almost 5 by the time you're watching this video. And the updates normally go live at noon Pacific. It's 4 hours later. Now it is a 3-day weekend, so they probably were delayed a little bit and, trying to get a day of work in, a day behind. You get what I'm saying? They had to get a full day's work in on a 4-day week. So I can understand it, but man, it felt like it was never going to come. But we finally got it. So let's take a look at who went up and who went down in the roster update. So first off, we like to do it by position. So we're going to start it off with the starting pitchers. Max Scherzer got a 1 overall increase. He's now a 91. 90 or so his hits per 9 and his Ks per 9 went up, as well as his home runs per 9. Looks like that's about it. So now he's gone up 1 overall. Andrew Miller went down 1 to a 90, kind of interesting. He's still going to be a pretty expensive card, and he's still going to be a good reliever. His walks per 9 went down 4. That stat doesn't have any effect on online play. That's only a simulation stat, so that really is not going to change how he plays at all. Josh Hader went up to an 83. He got an even more of a boost to his per 9s, +3 and +3 to his hits and Ks per 9, +1 to his stamina. So Josh Hader now sitting at a mid-level gold. Dellin Betances, some of his stats went up and down a little bit, but everything kind of evened out, so he stayed at an 82. Charlie Morton, called it. Charlie Morton did go gold. He's up to an 81 overall now. +4 to his hits per 9, +7 to his Ks per 9, +23 to his velocity. His velocity is all the way up to a 94 now. This guy's going to throw some gas. Shohei Ohtani, the man, the myth, the legend. He's up to an 81. He got a 3 overall jump. +5 to his stamina, +2 and +3 to his per 9s. I'm not sure if anything changed with his hitting. I'll have to go into it after the fact and see. Trevor Bauer went up to a gold. This was a guy I was considering talking about in my upgrade prediction, but I wasn't totally sure. He was interesting, but because it's on a 3-year cycle, I didn't know if he would be upgraded considering how he's done in the past couple years. So he went up to a gold, +5 to his per 9. So the Indians got a brand new gold. So there you go. Adam Ottavino, a guy that is having a really good year for the Rockies. I thought he was going to go up last week, but he actually didn't, and he went up this week. +6 and +3 to his per 9s with a +1 to his stamina. So that's a relief pitcher. Oh, I'm talking about, I got to go to just starting pitchers. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll talk about relief pitchers after. Masahiro Tanaka got a 2 overall downgrade. He's now at a 78. He lost 2 to his stamina and lost 2 to his Ks per 9. So 1 less gold on the Yankees now. Jeff Samardzija went down 1. Nick Pivetta went up to a silver to a 76 overall, +3, +4 to his per 9s. I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Mike Fultinowicz. I'm not sure. Braves fans, don't hate me. +5 and +4 to his per 9, so he's now up to a silver. Miles Mikolas. Hey, I was right on this guy. He went up to a 75 overall silver, +6 and +1 to his per 9s with a +5 to his stamina. Good job for him. I like that. Andrew Heaney. Wow, I didn't think Heaney was going to go up to a silver. Okay, 73 to a 75, +3 to his stamina, +4 to his hits per 9, +7 to his Ks per 9. So there we go. Andrew Heaney, another Angel pitcher going silver 2 weeks in a row. Daniel Megden went up 2. Danny Duffy went down to a bronze. He went down 3, so that's a pretty significant downgrade for him. Jason Hammel, another pretty significant downgrade for the Royals starting rotation. He went down to a 72 overall bronze. Jesse Chavez went up 5. Trevor Cahill went up 3. Kyle Freeland went up 4. Matt Boyd went up to a 70. Lucas Giolito went down to a 69, and most of these guys are going to be bronze to silvers, or I'm sorry, common to bronzes. Luis Gajara, Tyler Cloyd. All right, now moving on to relief pitchers. We already talked about Miller, Betances, Hader, Ottavino. James Hoyt went down to a bronze, down 2. Carson Smith also went down to a bronze, -5 and -3 to his per 9s are interesting. Joe Kelly went up 4. He got a major boost to his hits per 9, +13 and +6 to his Ks per 9, but he also got a -16 downgrade to his stamina. Josh Tomlin went down 7, but it's because they changed his position. Jeremy Jeffress went up 3. And everything else is kind of basic, not a lot of exciting upgrades over here on the other relief pitchers in the league. All right, closing pitchers. Blake Treinen went up to a 75. This is another guy I was thinking about could possibly be going up to a silver, but I didn't think a 5 overall jump would make it, but he did. Wow, good for him. +7, +6 to his hits and Ks per 9, +9 to his walks per 9, and +2 to his home runs per 9. So there you guys go. Those are the pitchers for the upgrade. Now let's take a look at the position players. Over at catcher, Wilson Contreras went up 1 to an 82 overall gold. +7 and +3 to his contact, -3 to his power versus lefties, and +5 to his vision, so good upgrade for him. Yasmani Grandal, he's been having a really good year for the Dodgers. He went up to a 78, +10 and +6 to his numbers against righties, -4 to his power versus lefties, +3 to his vision, and -3 to his discipline. Austin Barnes, a catcher from the Dodgers, so Grandal went up, Barnes went down 1, -6 to his contact against righties, +9 to his contact versus lefties, -10 to his vision. Evan Gattis went down to a silver, just a hot mess of downgrades across the board right there. Not a very good week for Evan Gattis. Doesn't really seem to have the power as much as he normally does, so that's not good. And Luke Mile, not really sure who this guy is, but he got an upgrade to a 65, so he's a bronze. All right, first base, we got Brandon Belt. Boom, called it. Brandon Belt going up to an 80 overall gold, +9 and +4 to his contact, +6 to his power. He's already got that 105 discipline. Brandon Belt's having a great year. He's just been killing the ball, doing so well for the San Francisco Giants. I had a feeling this guy was going to go gold with what he was putting up, so good for him. CJ Cron only went up 1. That's kind of interesting to me. -7 to his contact versus righties, +7 to his contact versus lefties, +4 to his power, +19 to his power versus lefties, -12 to his vision. So I thought this guy was going to go silver, but he did only end up going to a 73. So an upgrade for Cron, but not really the upgrade we were looking for. Jesus Aguilar went up 3, a bunch of different upgrades and downgrades across the board right there on his hitting, and then John Hicks went up to a 68 overall bronze. Moving over to second base, Ozzy Albies got an upgrade to a 79, +2 to his contact versus lefties, +4 and +6 to his power. Good upgrade for him right there. Jonathan Scope is no longer a gold card. Jonathan Scope had almost an MVP caliber season last year, just kind of went under the radar. But so far this year, not putting together the best year. -8 to his contact versus righties, -3 to his power versus lefties, and -3 to his vision. Eduardo Nunez went down 2 to a 77, -5 to his contact, +2 to his power versus righties, and then -12 to his power versus lefties, -6 to his vision, -6 to his discipline. So not a very good week for Eduardo Nunez. Scooter Gennett got a 1 overall increase, +7, +4 to his contact, -3 to his power, +2 to his vision, and -3 to his discipline. Gleyber Torres, hey man, he proved me wrong. I didn't think he was going to have enough to go to a silver right away, but he did end up having enough. +5 overall to a 75 overall silver, +15, +7 on the contact, +7, +4 on the power, and +20 to clutch. Just going to be interesting because less than 100 at-bats and he's already at silver. That's surprising to me, so GG. Ben Zobrist, he got his position changed, so nothing changed there. And Devon Travis went down 3, so he's no longer a silver. He got a major decrease to his contact versus righties. So that's not a great week for Devon Travis. All right, going over to third base, Anthony Rendon went down 1, so he's now at an 83. He's no longer borderline diamond. -3 and -4 to his contact. That was enough to take him down. Alex Bregman, he got a downgrade as well. He's now at an 82, -4 to his contact versus lefties, -3 to his power against righties, -4 to his power versus lefties. He did get an increase to his vision and his discipline though. Zack Cozart went down 2 to a 77, -6, -2, -4, -4. Just downgrades across the board. Jeez. Come on, Cozart. Jose Reyes got a new position, so he is now at third base, and he's a 76 overall. Got a couple downgrades in a bunch of different areas. Daniel Descalso, same thing, just staying at a 70. And other than that, nothing too crazy in the third base area of players. For shortstop, Didi Gregorius got a downgrade. This guy started off the season like unbelievable. It looked like he was going diamond right off the bat, and he had a really, really good stretch of games, and then he just kind of fell off out of nowhere. 84, now down to an 83. -5 and -8 to his contact, -3 to his vision, +4 to his discipline. So we'll see if Didi can start to pick it up again, because there was a stretch where he was like 1 for 46. He might even still be on that decline, but I don't know. I haven't looked at his stats in a minute, so not a great week for Didi. Brandon Crawford got a little bit of an upgrade. This is a guy that I was considering talking about him going gold. I just didn't think he had quite enough, and it's kind of what I expected. Up to a 79, +7, +6 to his contact, -3, +5 to his power, -4, -5 to his discipline. Brandon Crawford has always had the good fielding. The hitting is just where he's been kind of struggling as of late. So good upgrade for him to get him up to a 79. If he continues hitting at a good pace, he could definitely go gold. Jean Segura went up 2 to a 78, +1, +9 to the contact, +10 to his reaction, and then +2 and +13 to his speed and stealing. So very good upgrade for Jean Segura. Jedd Gyorko went down 1, just a change in position. Freddy Galvis went down to a 74 overall bronze. He got a 2 overall decrease. Orlando Arcia also went down to a bronze, and Yasmani Grandal just changed positions. All right, left field, JD Martinez. No way, dude. I did not think he was going to have enough to go diamond. Now, it's because they changed the fielding. How did he get an upgrade in fielding? He's got a negative defensive WAR. I don't know, that blows my mind. I expected him, of course, to get an upgrade to the hitting. He's hitting insane. He's destroying the ball. The fielding upgrade completely caught me off guard. Wow. JD Martinez now is an 85 overall diamond. Good for him, but man, the fielding +5 and +10 to the reaction, that blows my mind. Hey, but JD Martinez is now a diamond. Michael Brantley got an 81 to an 82 overall upgrade, +2, -3 to the contact, +5 to both power, +2 to his vision, and -11 to his discipline, so he got a little bit of a boost. Benintendi stayed at a 79, but he got +9 to his contact versus righties, and then -10 to his contact versus lefties, -6 to his power, +5 to his discipline. Marcell Ozuna, not having the greatest year, or not as good as he did last year at least. He got a little bit of a downgrade, -5 to his contact versus righties, +4 to his contact versus lefties, and -6 to his power versus lefties. Matt Kemp got a 1 overall increase. He is now at a 75 overall silver, a guy that I predicted to go to silver, +14 and +4 to his contact, -15 to his power versus lefties, +4 to his vision, and +1 to his discipline. So Matt Kemp was definitely deserving to be at a silver. Marwin Gonzalez went down 3, -8 and -7 to his contact, -6 to his power versus lefties, -6 to his vision, and +12 to his discipline. And other than that, that's pretty much it for left field. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at center field. Mike Trout got a 1 overall increase, and it's to his speed. He got a +10 over here to his speed because he's actually stealing some bases this year. Mike Trout, if you guys didn't know, is on pace to have like his best season yet, which is friggin' scary. So he got a +1. He's now at a 94. Trout's price probably got just a little bit more expensive. Thank goodness I already have him. Ender Inciarte got a couple upgrades and downgrades, but it kept him at an 81. Odubel did not go to a gold. He went to a 79. He was close, but just didn't quite have enough, which is interesting because he didn't get a single downgrade. Everything on his card went up. It just wasn't enough to bring him to a gold, which is interesting to me. +4, +10 to his contact, +6 to his power against lefties, +5 to his vision, and +7 to his discipline. Billy Hamilton went down 1. He's just not hitting the ball very well this year. He's at a 76, so he's still at a silver, just not quite there yet. Jarrod Dyson went down 2, -5 and -19 to his contact, +5 to his power versus lefties, -5 to his power versus righties, -5 to his power versus lefties, -2 to his vision, and +3 to his discipline. Byron Buxton also went down 2, not hitting the ball very well at all. Albert Almora Jr., this is another guy that I was talking about, and he did go up to a 76 overall silver. I mentioned in my video that I don't really know what Almora has done to make himself a silver, other than like because he was playing very similar to what his card showed, but then a lot of people in my comments were like, oh, he's playing like a gold glover, he's playing very well in center field, so the defense got an upgrade, as it probably should have. With JD Martinez, I don't know. But Almora is now a silver. Dexter Fowler still at a 75. Jackie Bradley Jr. went down to a bronze, negatives across the board there, so he's no longer a silver. Manuel Margot, another downgrade to a bronze. Jake Marisnick downgrade to a bronze, and Mark Canha downgrade 1 overall. And last but not least, we got right field. Mookie Betts went up 3. damn, Mookie's going to be expensive now. +3 and +6 to his contact, +7, +10 to his power, +1 to his vision, -1 to his discipline, as he should, as he should get that power upgrade, +7, +10. He's got like 16 bombs this year, 100%. He should definitely be a higher overall diamond than he was. He's now a 91. Definitely well-deserved. Yasiel Puig went down 1, -4 and -6 to his contact, -5 to his power. Melky stayed at a 75, and then Cole Calhoun not hitting the ball very well this year at all. He's got a great arm. He's got a ton of outfield assists, but just not connecting with the ball. Only 1 home run this year. Cole Calhoun is just not producing in the offensive role he needs to be producing in. Just negatives across the board. And other than that, guys, that's pretty much the roster update. So let me know what you guys think about this. Like I said, I am honestly shocked that JD went diamond, because he got a +6 to his numbers against lefties or righties, can't remember the other day, and he only went up 1. So I think if you don't touch his fielding, he stays the gold. But that blows my mind that JD went diamond. That's crazy to me. But anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about this roster update. Did you win big? Did you invest correctly? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.